I hope you can hear me appropriately while I get into this reading. Wait as that plane goes by making a whole bunch of noise. 9 of Wands. Are you feeling it, collective? Say I did so much I can hardly do anymore. Sometimes it feels like that, don't it? That doesn't mean we give up. That's why part of the video is, again, next time with more feeling. There's always something we can reflect on, and yes, try to inch out more of that love and happiness that's going to actually lead us to the abundance that we want. 9 of Pentacles. Isn't that we're all looking for abundance? So then not only are we abundantly taken care of, then we can abundantly take care of the people that we care about. Yes. So I am using the Grateful Dead Tarot deck today. If you're a fan of that, I would definitely check out this deck. It's very nice. So what messages do you have today for this collective, please? Let it move you, okay? So you may be needing more movement in your life. This could be just like physical activity movement. This could be like a move. You know, like moving locations to a different place to live, perhaps. Okay, hopefully it's a little breezy out here. 5 of Cups, yes. You may have come across this conclusion of movement based upon where you found yourself the last time, okay? Say nearing the end of whatever relationship, whatever the end of, you know, kind of a partnership that you had, and or even kind of a community group, something where the expectation didn't quite fulfill you in the way that you thought it was going to go, okay? So that may be requiring you to look into that movement. Now, that movement doesn't have to be very severe, does it? It could be, you know, a small adjustment where you can line yourself up and all of a sudden it's like, oh, now it's full again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, okay, what's that lyric? The movement you need is on your shoulder. What's on top of your shoulders? La cabeza, your head. So, I actually do have a YouTube channel for my music too. It's called Ophelia's Band, and one of my lyrics is I move my feet to avoid getting mad, right? Like, you can always just pick up and move somewhere else, even if it's like 2 feet, you know, maybe the person next to you has like horrendous breath or something, and I don't know, maybe they're breathing all over it. You can move. I know it's kind of a weird example, but you know what I mean. Here is the Knight of Wands. Y'all might recognize this. Look at a little, you know, Casey Jones is here. Anyway, the Knight of Wands, here represented by the bulls, is, talk about movement, and the kind of movement they want is bomb chicka bomb bomb movement. So that could be some strong fire energy for you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries as well. If you follow astrology, this is an energy reading, okay? I will call out the signs as they come to me, okay? But in terms of the tarot, the fire signs are represented by the wands, okay? Because when you think of a fire sign, you think of somebody who's not sitting around, they ain't moping around, they're getting up and going and they're doing stuff, they're making it happen. Burning platform. Don't ask me why I know why I thought of it the other day. I mean, it's just, anyway, I didn't know why I thought of it the other day, but now I know. So, if you are ever in a situation where you are not happy, that is your burning platform to move those feet, okay? Move your feet, avoid getting mad, right? There's so many other things that you can do with your time that are constructive, like dancing, like going outside and throwing a frisbee. Okay, if you're in cold weather, maybe not. Maybe you have a ping pong table in the basement. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that you can do. I know a lot of people are into video games these days, but actual like movement of the body, physical activity, if you can do it, I highly recommend it. Again, that's going to get all your natural endorphins going. It's going to get, you know what I'm saying, all that feel good juju. Okay, so, and if you don't know the Feel Good Lady, you can look her up on YouTube. Also, her name is Margot in Mexico. She posts weekly videos and she encourages movement, okay? And if you're not sure where to start, definitely check out one of her videos and follow along. It is so, so easy, okay? Like, I don't want to say idiot proof, but you know, sometimes we make things really complicated, right? And that's when we found ourselves in these, you know, kind of situations where 5 of Cups is non-existent. You hit 555 on the clock. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right? Again, this time with more feeling. Thank you very much for the message. And here it is, the anxiety card. This is hilarious that I pulled this out because, like, I'm still technically on vacation, but I'm, like, already thinking about the things back home that, like, I need to, you know, like, my list of things. Okay, so this is telling yourself, again, you know, stay out of your head with that. Movement also means exercising your voice, your throat chakra, okay? It's not just your physical body, you know, the root chakra, the sacral, you know, bomb chick, you know, like the 9-1s, bomb chicka bomb bomb. That's the, yeah, that's exercising the physical body, right? But so is voicing your concerns and stuff. So, you know, don't get stuck thinking about things from a worry kind of standpoint. If you do want to discuss things, don't be afraid to speak things out. It's okay to, and swords are also about communication, okay? So, you know, sometimes even just talking to yourself, you know, like kind of what's your self-talk like through the day? Is it, hey, I'm going to go and have a great day today? Or is it, oh, I got all this stuff to worry about? You know what I mean? Like, when you consciously approach it like that, it can make a lot of difference throughout your day, because then you've already mentally reset yourself at least one time. And then if you know, all of a sudden you're going to remember that and you're like, you know what, I said I was going to have a good day today. What happened to that day? You know what I mean? And then you might be able to kind of get back into that groove of where you want it. I'm not saying that's without having to accomplish certain tasks, okay? Life would not be life without its challenges. Are we right? Okay. Otherwise, there wouldn't be probably much purpose for us to be here as a human species, okay? I didn't make the rules, folks. I didn't make the rules, all right? Okay. So, what is an outcome, please, for this collective? What do we need to know? Oh my God, you guys, look at it. This is probably one of my favorite cards of the deck. It's just so magical and whimsical. It is the Fool card here, represented by the storyteller, okay? So again, what is the story that you're gonna start for yourself? And here, this is 0, okay? So this is you. This is your 0, your starting point, you as a whole person, right? You are one unit, and then that ball of energy, okay? All right, don't get mad at me if you're a deadhead or whatever, but okay, listen. I'm hearing around a whole bunch of deadheads this weekend, right? And everything is super cool, and you know, and now it's changing over to some different music fans are coming in, and I've heard people say in the past, well, the vibe's not the same, blah, blah. You know, you're the one that brings the vibe. You know, like, just because somebody likes different music than you doesn't make you a better person than them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, some people get a little, I want to say holier than thou on their soapboxes in that nature. And you need to remember that the story you're telling is a magical story, and it's going to include wonderful, wonderful things. And sometimes the things and people that you meet during that adventure are not the people that you thought you would ever meet in your whole life, right? You know, there was a big country artist on the stage this past week that probably a lot of people didn't, you know, maybe weren't familiar with or know as well. You know, that doesn't mean that that person doesn't have value, okay? And so bringing back to the point that everybody has value, and starting at zero yourself, like you're that ball, okay? And you can take it wherever you want to, okay? So make sure that the whimsical light that you've curated for yourself and possibly in your community, that you're able to take that outside of your community as well, because some of those people are going to be the people that need it more than anybody else you're ever going to meet in your entire life, and you're going to be very grateful for it, okay? All right, guys, that's my more feeling today that I'm getting out there. I got emotional on that because here it is, Magician, because you are able to manifest. If you weren't, would you have these experiences? Would you have this life? Would you be able to help others? Aren't those the kinds of things that we want for ourselves and for other people, right? Okay. I am a musician as well, folks, so please go check out my Ophelia's Band channel on YouTube. Usually there's some link in the description. I don't know if I'll get to it today. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this message very much. Please manifest wisely. Start that day off swell. 11:11 on the clock. I'll see you next time. Bye.